Hey, this is Vicki coming to you from Upper Room Ministries, giving you your daily dose of spiritual oxygen. So, all day long, we're making decisions, aren't we? And there's a lot of decisions that we make that may or may not be understood or cared for or welcomed, even. So, I just dropped off my daughter in high school, and we were having a conversation about, she and I work out on the Peloton early in the morning. She goes 5:30, I go right after her. And I noticed that when I was working on the Peloton, the trainer that I was listening to, the music that they chose, had music that was betraying women, not in a very good light. And then the trainer was singing to it like it was the best thing in the world. What a weird mixed message, right? So if you're listening to the song, and I found that with a lot of the young people in the world, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Because we didn't like it when our parents said young people in the world. But here I am speaking truth. They're getting more and more okay with objectifying women. And mixing that with drugs, alcohol, and sexual innuendos. So I only have a brief period of time with her in the morning, and sometimes I just listen to her. Sometimes I just watch her, sing to her songs. But today there was an opportunity that opened up where I felt like I needed to plant the seed about being discerning or careful or cautious about what you're listening to. Don't you remember, maybe if you are my age, or I'm only 29, I'm just kidding. Don't you remember that some of those songs had you singing with them without really knowing the words or verbiage? It's happening to our next generation, and it's our job to be responsible in planting good seeds that are filled with love messages, mercy messages, compassion, patience, joy, celebrating in ways that don't have to necessarily do with drugs, alcohol, sexuality, and these sorts of things. But I've noticed in some of the younger Peloton teachers, that's what's going on. Now, they have good lessons, and it's a good workout. I'm not talking about that, but I am talking about content and our responsibility and holding ourselves accountable for what we listen to, what we see, and what we speak. Really important in the spiritual laws. If you want your life to change, you have to come into agreement with heaven's language. So I'm just planting that seed in you. Are you listening to something that maybe has the beat or has a rhythm that you like, but you didn't quite catch the words? You're just singing along with them mindlessly. I'm inviting you to be mindful, okay? And to pay attention to where the Holy Spirit is leading you to look at what the people around you are doing, especially if you still have kids at home. So this is an invitation to you, planting the seeds to be mindful of what you're listening to. So you come into agreement with the language of heaven. This has been your daily dose of spiritual oxygen. I pray your day is blessed from my heart to yours. God's got this, and He's got you. Until next time, my friends, live faithfully, one moment at a time.